I'm back for part 6 of my end of the year extravaganza, and as promised, I'm going over my top 5 multi-platform games of 2009. So I know I must sound like a broken record, but 2009 has been an amazing year for video games. The next 5 games I'm going to talk about are perfect examples of 2009, the year of awesome, amazing sequels and some really cool original IPs. Now, as I said, these are multi-platform games, so they're titles that can be found both on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. Resident Evil 5. Now, I know a lot of people were disappointed in this game, but I absolutely loved it. I thought it was awesome because the story was really good. It actually took you into more of the RE universe. Got to find out a little bit more about Jill Valentine, the Wesker, all of that good stuff. Thought it was great. It had the co-op elements, which was something totally different for the RE series, and I think it could be going in the right direction. Dirt 2 was the game that I played for an entire month straight. I could get nothing done because all I wanted to do was race in Dirt 2. This is such a beautiful looking game. The racing is just so fun and so easy. It has that whole rewind mechanic that the original Dirt had. The online is much better than the original. And did I mention how beautiful it looks? Because this game is just gorgeous. The presentation is great as well. The way that you go through each race and each tournament is really cool. It's just different, and I really did love it. Assassin's Creed 2 has an amazing story, and I found myself enthralled in the universe. I thought it was absolutely great. The main character, Ezio, is so much better than Altair. I really do enjoy Ezio better. He has much more personality. Not only that, the mission varieties are so different and so much diverse compared to the first one. I love this game. It's awesome. Ubisoft did it up right with this sequel. Batman Arkham Asylum. Now, I'm not the biggest comic book fan out there. I don't know all of the characters in the Batman universe, but I can tell you that this game was simply amazing. The combat alone was something that I could have just played, you know, hours upon hours of, just because it was so fun, and you could really chain your attacks together to make it look really cool. One of the many highlights of this game for me was definitely the voice acting. I thought the voice acting was top notch. Mark Hamill did an amazing job in this video game, and you know, it totally puts the icing on the cake. Not only could you play through the entire story, but then you could go back and do all of the challenge maps. Plus there was some riddles in there for you to figure out, which were kind of crazy. I didn't figure out a lot of those. They were actually pretty hard for me. But I loved Arkham Asylum, and I can't wait for the sequel to come out, hopefully in 2010. So you guys have waited long enough. I'm here to give you my #1 multi-platform game of 2009, Borderlands. Borderlands is basically my first loot-based game. I mean, honestly, I never played Diablo or any other of those loot-based games before. So Borderlands was just totally mind-blowing to me, and it got me into a whole new different genre of video games. Absolutely love the fact that you can go around, kill your enemies, and then just search them and get as much loot as you possibly can. And then just swapping stuff out was just so fun and never got old, and honestly, it was addictive. I really did love the art style of Borderlands. The whole cel-shaded look made it look amazing. Usually people think that cel-shaded games are kind of kiddie. Take, for example, Wind Waker. That's a game that a lot of people think is more of a kiddie game because of the graphics. But in this case, it was the cel-shaded graphics, and some crazy violent stuff would happen, and it would just look amazing. I mean, people shooting their hands and, you know, blowing people's heads off and all this other crazy stuff. It looked awesome on the 360, and I'm sure it looked just as great on the PS3. Not only that, you could get online with 4 players and just have a blast, you know, go through the whole co-op thing, or you could do the single player, which I did majority of single player. but I'm definitely going back to get the DLC. There's 2 DLCs that are supposed to be out for this, so I'm definitely going back and getting that and leveling up my character some more, because this game is top notch. It gets a thumbs up from me, and you definitely got to try it out if you haven't already. My final video for this whole end of the year extravaganza series is coming up soon, and it's my game of the year, my favorite game of 2009. So if you guys are interested, check that video out when I post it. Keep an eye out on my channel, check out my blog, check me out on Twitter, whatever it is you want to do. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I'll check you next time.